This is an in-service training program presented by Nutrition Care Systems. Today's topic, using standardized recipes. Upon completing this in-service, you will be able to, number 1, define standardized recipes. Number 2, list the major components of a standardized recipe. Number 3, state the benefits of standardized recipes. And 4, be able to use a standardized recipe effectively. Let's talk about the definition of a standardized recipe. It is one that specifies the exact amount of ingredients, the equipment needed, and the preparation method. And it's also been tested to provide an established yield and quantity through multiple testing, and that's in order to develop the highest quality product in the most efficient manner. So it wouldn't matter if you made the product or I made the product, it should all turn out the same if you're using a standardized recipe. And as I mentioned, a standardized recipe ensures that that same end product is going to happen no matter who prepares it. It can also be used to save on and control food and labor costs, and also provides regular monitoring of products, which is a key to identifying deviations from the recipe. A standardized recipe allows you to scale up or down if you need 50 portions or 10 portions, and that's going to allow you to do that without altering the flavor, texture, or portion size. And then a nutritional analysis is completed to establish the nutritional content, so that's consistent for each serving. So what are the major components of a standardized recipe? That would include name and title of the recipe, the ingredients in order they are to be used, the weight or volume of ingredients, the assembly method, and the yield. So again, other important components of a standardized recipe would be the portion size listed, cooking temperature and time, equipment needed, food safety or HACCP guidelines, for example, like the minimum internal cooking temperature of a certain product, and also the nutritional information. So some other benefits of using standardized recipes would be a consistent quality, a consistent quantity, and a predictable yield. You're also going to have fewer errors in your food orders. Also, food cost and budget control is going to be much better with standardized recipes. You're going to have consistent nutritional content, including the knowledge of any food allergens. Also, you're going to control your labor costs, time and scheduling efficiencies, and then also you're going to increase the employees' confidence when they're cooking. You're going to eliminate that guesswork, and you're not going to have any food shortages during the mealtime, because that's a big concern of any of the cooks as far as running out of food. So it's going to increase their confidence that they're not going to run out of food. So how do you use a standardized recipe? Make sure your staff know how to read a recipe, how to measure and prepare the food according to the recipe. Make sure they read the recipe entirely, not just the first few lines. And then staff should be familiar with kitchen equipment and where to find certain utensils and which are the proper utensils to use. So your staff has to be able to read the recipe and measure the ingredients correctly. For example, 1 cup of flour is 8 ounces by volume, but it only weighs 4 ounces. And weight is a more accurate measurement than volume. Different amounts can affect the quantity and quality of the product and change that nutritional content. So we really want to stress following the recipe correctly. Let's take a short quiz about standardized recipes. Question number 1. The following are components of a standardized recipe. A. Ingredients. B. Cooking time and temperature. C. Preparation methods. Or D. All of the above. Question number 1. The following are components of a standardized recipe. And if you remember, we talked about that they include ingredients, cooking time and temperature, and preparation methods. So the answer is D. All of the above. Question number 2. The following are benefits of using standardized recipes except for A, consistent quantity and predictable yield. B, aids in controlling food and labor costs. C, allows ingredients to be substituted with another while keeping the same nutritional value. And D, increases staff confidence in producing a quality product every time. And the answer to question number 2, the following are benefits of using standardized recipes except for, and if you remember from our in-service C, we want to make sure you use the same ingredients. Do not substitute another ingredient because then the nutritional value will not be the same. So the one that is not correct here is C. Question number 3 is a true or false question. When using a standardized recipe, volume is a more accurate measurement than weight. The answer is false. Remember, the standardized recipe, that weight is a more accurate measurement than volume. Question number 4, true or false? Substituting ingredients will not affect the nutritional value or quality of a product. The answer is false. Remember, substituting ingredients will affect the nutritional value or quality of the product. And question number 5, true or false? Standardized recipes allow for scaling up or down without altering flavor, texture, or portion size. And the answer is true. Standardized recipes do allow for scaling up or down. You're not going to alter any flavor, texture, or portion size. Thank you for your participation in today's program. Our goal is for you to use this information in your daily work. We hope you are well served today and every day. If you would like more information about our in-service programs or our dietitian consulting services, please contact us at Nutrition Care Systems, 1275 Davis Road, Suite 121, Elgin, Illinois, or visit us on the web at nutritioncaresystems.com.